Whoa! 1,000 subscriber special Q&A. Let's dive into it. So, as you all already know, we will be doing a Q&A, and as you sent your questions in, we've had YOLO questions done through Snapchat, we've had Instagram questions. I also put a little story up on Facebook, and the response was tremendous. So, as always, forever grateful, and this is brilliant. But without further ado, we will begin with the YOLO questions done through Snapchat, and then we'll work through the Instagram questions that were given, and yeah, that will be the video. So I hope you enjoy, and do smash that like button if you do approve of what you see. Also subscribe if you're new around here. We've crossed 1,000 subscribers, so that is, as always, fantastic. And yeah, keep up the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful support. So, first question is, where are you from? I am from Brighton. I was born and bred here. By nationality, yeah, I'm British. But obviously my parents are Indian, so by ethnicity I'm Indian. So yeah, that's my mix. Second question, who's better at football, Tommy or Bud? Well, I actually haven't seen either of you play yet, and that's meant to be in the works, isn't it? So we'll have to wait and see. I will preserve my decision for that one for now. Third question, how many birds have you shagged? Moving on. Who is your best friend? I don't really choose to have a best friend. I just have many close, kind of like, tight friends. So yeah, it's just more of a selection of close mates that I associate myself with. So don't really have a best friend, no. But good question, good question. Where am I from? Once again, the answer was said just at the beginning of the video. So yeah, from Brighton, Brighton, England. Nationality is British, and ethnicity is Indian because of my parents. Love my videos, man. Love that. Thanks for the support. Keep tuning in. Keep enjoying. That's the best I can do. What a guy. You know. What inspired me to start YouTube? Actually, just kind of it was in my mind for a while, and I'd always wanted to do football based videos. Because generally I'm quite a talkative and buzzy person. I thought it'd be good to incorporate into a little channel of my own, and clearly it's started well, and yeah, not really looked back since. Finally, not a FIFA video. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. It's nice to have a different video, and if you guys do want other kinds of videos, vlog style videos, different games for me to play, all sorts of different stuff, challenges, I will start doing those, because it'd be nice to expand my viewers and kind of mix it up a little bit. Top 3 Chelsea players for you growing up from the 04-2011 seasons. Ooh, that's a good one. My personal favourite was always Didier Drogba. He was such a big player for the team. He was that big performance player, so he'd turn up in the kind of game you'd need him to. So especially, obviously the main highlight was Munich when he scored the winning penalty and won us the Champions League. That was probably probably his best moment in a Chelsea shirt. And since then, yeah, I've never really looked back. He's just such a big game player. He really turns up when it's delivered. My other favourite player was probably Frank Lampard. He's our manager now, which is just so good. It's worked out so well for us. He was a big inspiration for me growing up as a Chelsea fan. And also, I did love Terry. Amidst what some people might say about him, I always loved him as a centre back. He was like that guard of honour. He was very solid. He was quite consistent for us, and yeah, he was just a bit of a legend, wasn't he? For me, yeah, he was. He always meant quite a lot to me. He had a special place in my heart for the team. Next question is, do I have a boyfriend? I do not. No, I do not have a boyfriend. What country am I from? As mentioned again before, I am from England. Who were my bestest mates in school and favourite memories? I had quite a few best mates. We were kind of like in a little friendship group back in secondary school, from what I can remember. We'd play football every lunchtime. We'd do that kind of thing. Yeah, just your kind of average lunchtime. The favourite memories as well. I think when I slipped on my arse in a puddle, it might have been quite funny. By the canteen, that was a bit tragic. Other memories. I mean, there's so many to choose from. And another memory, from what I can remember, which dates all the way back to when I was in infant school, was when I lost all my front teeth. Wasn't really a favourite memory, but this was quite a memory I thought I'd bring up. Yeah, just in the playground, just your regular day. We were just, running around, what kids do. And yeah, I just tripped, ended up tripping up, bumping into my mate, lost all my whole front set of teeth, and that's why I had to get braces. I had to have like 6 extractions done in my mouth. So yeah. that was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. Moving on, what's your fetish? I don't really have a fetish. I know people like have foot fetishes and stuff, but I just don't have a fetish, and I don't plan on having one soon. So yeah, thank God for that. What music do I listen to? I quite like my pop, all the kind of stuff at the moment. I also do like electronic dance, also a bit of jazz. You know, jazz now and again kind of soothes your soul, so that's also quite nice. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much my music. You obviously when you go out, you're with your friends, you know, you kind of just fit into whatever's on wherever you are. So yeah, I'm not really picky about my music. I don't really like I don't like my heavy metal. Heavy metal and drum and bass are both a no-go for me, but could be different for other people. Any tips on getting a girlfriend? No. Only joking. But what I would advise is to, just be yourself. Be who you are. Like, don't change yourself for anyone else. Be honest. Be truthful. Be fun. Be exciting. Just don't be a bore. Moving on to the last few questions here for this Snapchat section. What console am I getting? Xbox or PS5? Well, I'm currently Xbox One at the moment. A lot of my mates do play PS as well, but I think I'm going to go for the next Xbox when it comes out later on this year. PS5 was tempting me. May still swing that way, but it's going to be Xbox for now. It's going to be Xbox for now. Most embarrassing moment of my life. And I don't hear this enough from my parents, but it would probably be when I shat myself at like some dance performance when I was like 5. That was really embarrassing. I don't actually remember it myself, but I think it was like a Bob the Builder performance, and yeah, all hell broke loose. Moving on, have you ever stayed out of the house past curfew time? I have. I never used to. I used to be on a tight schedule, but now I do. You know, now I'm rolling in 3, 4, 5 o'clock. I'm quite a badass when it comes down to that. Quite a badass. And final question for this YOLO section: how has lockdown been? That's a very good question. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been different. I've had to interpret and kind of like think outside the box. So obviously, starting this kind of filming thing is really good for me because I'm kind of like running along those lines of doing that at university already. So it's good practice. And yeah, no, I've just been spending a lot of quality family time. And yeah, just being at home more than I would, which is nice. It's nice just being in the comfort of your own home. So it's been pretty positive, you know. Favourite player I've used this FIFA? It's going to have to be the untradeable Hullet I packed. The untradeable Hullet is just an absolute gem, and I can see why he's worth the coins. And I'm fortunate enough to have him for such a small amount. So yeah, that's the best player I've used. Also, Mertens is up there, the flashback card. Yeah, there's a few good ones, but yeah, it's got. So we've got a few more questions to get through, and these ones are now from Instagram. So I'll begin with Ollie Branch's question: what's your end goal with YouTube and all that? So my end goal is, you know, just to kind of entertain people, keep people happy with the videos that I'm kind of doing. I don't know if I would have started this, to be honest, if it wasn't for lockdown, so this was kind of a blessing for me. But the end goal is obviously to increase where I'm at now. It's been a good start, and to just build on what I've done so far, continue with the videos, try and upload as regularly as I can, because it's literally the main thing I'm doing at the moment, as well as part-time work. So yeah, just to I would like to try and get a bit bigger, but the main thing is, like, you know, the popularity thing and like the fame thing isn't really a big thing to me. But it's just to keep people positive and give them something to smile about. That's my main thing. How the hell have I got 1K? Haha, all love. That's from Ria. I don't even know. Amazing people, amazing and inspiring people out there. Have you learned anything new during lockdown? This is Oscar. Yeah, I have. You know, I've learned my editing and all. I've definitely scratched up on that with this kind of filming and stuff. I've also learned how to eat a lot more food. Yeah, not much. It's been things here and there. It's definitely cooking. I've been doing a lot of cooking as well. Cooking is probably one of the main things. I've been starting to choose a different variety of my dishes, make it spice things up a bit. So yeah, that's been good. Lexi, what do you think of Zach's left foot? Is it in part with your Swaz generator? Nah, it's not in part. My left foot is it's still tough to handle. People struggle with it. So now I say my left foot's a bit more dangerous. If I had a fluffy pink bunny, what would I call it? This is Lexi. Barua. Just call it Barua. Call it Barua again. What made you want to start YouTube? This is Jay. Thanks for the message. I just want to start YouTube because, as touched on earlier, doing kind of football videos, football-based videos, all sorts of like vlog-style videos, and incorporating them into a sort of channel. Watching other YouTubers inspired me as well. You know, people do the same thing, FIFA YouTubers and all, like watching how they progress and how their videos are quite informative and fun. Yeah, that also kind of gave me a kickstart to getting involved, joining the community. And here we also have Tom asking, best 5-side player I know in person. You are pretty decent, mate. You are a very, very decent little player. But I would, I don't know. I don't know who to say. There's a lot of people that I've watched, so I'm not too sure, mate. Tony Town asked, are you going to upload daily, 5 days a week? That's the plan, mate. That's the plan. I really would like to upload daily, 7 days a week, in this kind of time I've got, and this kind of current situation we're all undergoing. But yeah, 5 days a week sounds feasible. Potentially 4, let's see, because I want the videos to be good and actually like different. Don't want to just upload for the sake of it. So yeah, we'll say 4 or 5 days a week. That sounds realistic and doable. We've got Owen asking next, who's my fave footy player? I think it's Drogba, you know. It's definitely got to be Drogba. He's the biggest inspiration to me, and he actually got me into like watching football. So yeah, it would be Drogba. And especially after seeing him score that penalty in the front row against Stoke when I went live. That was incredible. Absolutely incredible. We've got 3 questions left. 2 of them are from Hardy, so I'll bash through these 2 first. What's my favourite drill song and why? Probably be one from Drake's album, potentially Passion Fruit, or maybe Start It From the Bottom. The reason why Drake's actually, I really like his music. He's quite he feels quite real in the current era in music. You know, he's quite natural, and he's I like his image. His image is it's respectable. And his other question is, how many slices of bread can you eat in one sitting? I won't be showing you that in today's video, but God knows, maybe like 4 or 5. I don't know. Like how many can other people eat? I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know if that's many. Probably not. And final question, if we got, is from Henry. First club you want to go to when clubs reopen? Shush was in the firing line. Walkabout too. I've already been there since, but it's obviously different, so it's doesn't really count. But Prison will probably be the club, the disco room in Prison. That's my second home. So yeah, that would be the place. But everyone, that will be the end of today's Q&A video. Once again, thank you so much for sending in your questions, all of you, putting your time out, thinking of all sorts of original and also different ideas. I appreciate everything, and it was really nice, and it was something different to do. It was definitely very interesting, that's for sure. Anyway, I will be back again very soon with some new content, some new videos. So yeah, stay tuned, and if you do like what you saw today, subscribe. Hit that like button as always. Can we hit 100 likes for this Q&A? That would be phenomenal. I know it's a big ask, but anything's possible. Anything is possible. And yeah, also leave a comment down below what you thought of the video. That would also mean a lot. But until then, stay blessed, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.